Moment, so we'll see if they can get that one done. Viego also into Skarner, quite nice there. So Talia, the final lock in there though for Vladdy. Let's see if KC can turn it around here.
Chris just gonna sweep that one out and try to get a lot of value down here on the bottom side. But Yike coming on in. This is this scuttle fight you were mentioning, as there's the handshake, gonna clap them two together as Kanavi does get away from the tether of the Karma. Just a lot of back and forth here. JackeyLove is going to get into the fight first, taking the 1v1 here against Kalisz and just zoning him away. As now the hawkshot does come in, and Kalisz desperate to try to get in on this one, as Kanavi will be stunned into the wall. Do they have the damage to take him down, though, is the question. As in comes Vladdy. Kanavi gets the reset, but the double knockup comes in from Vladdy, and there will be a couple on the board here for KC already. And there you go, another stun into the wall. KC pick up 4 kills in the first fight. Top Esports, they just do this sometimes. They will not back down from a fight, and sometimes it really comes back to bite them. And big credit to KC. I mean, Yike is everywhere right now. The stuns in the wall have been used. The stun, the flash forward, Vladdy picks up another one. As here comes Viego. Kanavi's like, well, I gotta get something out of this, and at least he does get the 1 kill into Vladdy. The Mantra Q, just a bit of poke down. But yeah, here comes Yike, and Yike, level 5. We're gonna go through the wall here. JackeyLove incredibly low as they try to move forward and take the fight once again. They want the reset here on Jackie, and he will be able to pick it up. Can he get a second one? Not going to happen this time. The flash from Crisp. At least he gets the 1 kill. And Yike, well, he's able to set up the gank at least.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Yike ganks bottom, but they lose 2, and they're losing Void Grubs while this happens. Jackie flashing for it, gets his bailout, then Chris flashing to finish the other one off. And as I said, the Void Grubs were picked up during that. On respawn though, we do see the reset, and Yike takes away the dragon, so they do end up trading the objectives for themselves, no problem. And KC are still massively ahead.
The wall comes in. Jackie's in so much trouble again. And that one is going to go to Targamas, unfortunately, but they're just setting up more and more kills. Nope. The ward is going to spot the roam coming up. As now Targamas, he might be the one to pay. As the handshake does come in, the stun into JackeyLove is not going to be enough. Yike does show his face, but not on time. But yeah, trying to get a ward in that brush. You don't know if they're there.
KC have a lot more ways. Well, wait a second here. We've got the reset.
Yeah, kind of just jumped into that one. To the skies he goes, and well, to the ground he will go as well. Pretty easy setup on that gank, as he thought he was safe. The rest of his team was in the river. Wasn't meant to be.
They've got teleport on Aurora too, so TES could have numbers advantage. They teleport Aurora in.
They're gonna teleport her in. You can see that KC, that they get the 1 grub and they get out, so at least they get 1, but it's just the 1. So not quite that many stacked up for them. It will be 5 for the side of TES.
To buy some more time, and honestly, it looks like they're gonna try and show here a little bit of threat and see how delayed they can make it.
Yeah, I mean, the threat is in. We'll see what this comes down to. Kanavi's not in range to smite that one, as he pulls him into the wall, right as Cream, and a massive impale comes down as well, but in goes 369 to that back line. Should be able to take out Kalisz, but a couple of kills do go the way of KC. You see Kana and Yike, though, low on health. JackeyLove once more. He'll get the 1, and Kanavi gets the other, so it will be Top Esports to actually get a punish at the end of that fight.
Most of it. Really nice there from Chris, right over the top, and allowed 369 to get into the back, completely wreak havoc. And since Jackie finally did get there with his fresh purchase,
we got a fight in live, actually. The tether comes down. That's a shutdown going the way of Vladdy. We saw that he got caught under the turret down in the bottom side. Yeah, I mean, if that arrow wasn't there, he's probably alive. As the impale over the wall, that's going to be a big issue for Crisp, as Yike is having a big game tonight here on the Skarner.
Power spikes. He is the only one with the 2-item power spike in the game, and so he immediately goes out to Rift Herald. KC are actually coming on over to it at the moment, but a little bit slow there, so just kind of watching any sort of counterplay there. So they got the Rift Herald. They got the wave pushed in as well, and Kanavi, again, since he's on his big power spike here, looking very aggressively in through enemy territory. 369.
Yeah, just going for the 1v1 here. It's a very long lane down on the bottom side, and the chase potential is pretty huge. He dodges the ult, though. Very nicely done by Kana to get away from this one. Can he survive is still the question. We got a big impale down on the, well, up on the top side jungle as Zekilov up against the wall. Tries to dash over it. It's not going to be enough. The shutdown goes to Yike, and Vladdy still on the chase. Cream going to find an angle on the back line. At least Case takes down Kalist, but Cream in a bit of trouble himself as Yike is on the chase. He will have to go for the flash just to try to survive. And this might just be the longest chase of the tournament so far. Even a TP committed to just to make sure he absolutely goes down. As Vladdy should be given the kill here at the very end if he can hit the Q. One more auto could do it as he goes miss, and yeah, Vladdy does take down the kill. Meanwhile, Kana just taking another turret in the top lane.
Nice punish there from KC on that deep jungle invade where Kanavi and TES were looking so aggressively for their play.
A bit. He's not being prioritized as much for a reason, but he's still able to just CC 3 people forever.
And you highlight it. You know, even though he is down a bunch in gold, that's exactly what he's still able to do. You know, lock them in. And since Cream was not with them on that invade for TES on KC's ward, they were able to punish. TES, of course, still do have their 1,000 gold lead, and the tower on top side is so low that 369 is about to increase that gold lead for them, though.
Yeah. The gold certainly goes in their favor. I'm worried about the massively fed Viego and even the Kalista.
Also on his 2-item power spike, so see what kind of chase down.
Vladdy in a bit of trouble. Oh, the Mbessa over the wall. Couldn't see that one coming, and that is a shutdown for 369. So now you don't only have the jungle and the 80 carry ahead, you've got also the top laner. Macro state of the game is going to be huge. You can see that 369, Kanavi, and Cream all ahead on XP. Kanavi just kind of running into the darkness as the Death Brush comes in. KC going to get big win off of that one. Zekilov trying to hop away. He's got the bailout. He has to go forward, but now we've even got the impale coming in. That's a 3rd kill for the side of KC. 369 and Cream just running away, and it's a triple for Kana, as we have the ult coming in and the flash forward, but that is Aurora, so she just hops away.
Yeah, and you don't want to overchase because the Otacon is up right now. Huge play here for KC. This completely changes the game because they are going to scale quite nicely.
Follow up on that. So now Top Esports is going to go for the dragon. Okay. Everybody dodges that arrow. In comes the wall as well. Top Esports just abandoning ship for now. They said, well, a lot of ults used from the side. As now the flash forward, Yike! He gets the pick on the Cream! It's a free Aurora, just like that, and it should be the Mountain Soul unless Kanavi gets the steal down. It's not going to be easy for him. Not up against the Skarner. It's a 5v4 as well. Zekilov just took a massive hit to the face with the shock blast. 369, he's just going in. He's just going to send it and make some space for Zekilov. In goes the Mbessa. Kana on the flank is massive. Going to take down that back line as well. Kanavi, he wants one itty-bitty reset, but he's not going to get it. And even Crisp is on the run as well. This is a full ace to the side of KC, plus the Mountain Soul. They might finally do it here. KC just trying to hold on to control. There's the arrow, there's the wall. He's going to cast Crisp up against it. As the knockup, not the right way. Yike, not going to land his own impale. Now he's being kited out just a little bit. Cream, though, doesn't quite have the damage. Not even able to get through the Mountain Soul shield. And the Volley gets the kill after all of that. And Cream is dead again. Put into the Baron, but they're just trying to escort Kanavi away from it. And
45 again.
Might just work out. The Mbessa ult not going to hit, as Vladdy does have to flash that one. In it goes 369, though. He wants a bit more. The turn off the Baron. They already got the Baron. Did KC, and Zekilov's going to go down. The bailout not there, and Kalist is unstoppable. Yes, Kalist will go down, but it doesn't quite matter. KC are too far ahead.
Certainly looks like it. And Kana pushing away on bottom side, but they get
Cream.
hit.
Not number 7. Oh, no, it's number 7. There he goes once again. That kill's going to be given over to Kalist. As Cream now 1-7. Kana just split pushing. He's got Baron, and the pressure is just too much. More than 6,000 gold the lead for Karmine Corp.
All that's left is to close the siege. They've got 4-1 split push. They're already inside. Mid tower's going down. TES grasping at Kana.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try. They might just be able to. This Mbessa pretty fed, and they do take him down. Zekilov gets the shutdown. And look at Kalist. He's just in the base, hitting the Nexus turrets, giving them thumbs up. The rest of the team is just zoned away from him as he takes away their base. Jackie Love gonna pull in Crisp, but who cares about that? They're just killing your Nexus as this is happening. 369 wants to try to stop them, but the knockup is huge. And the Ambessa, will he get a reset? Yes, he will. Uh-oh, KC, you gotta get out of there now. As the reset comes in for 369 and the chase is on. Vladdy will get Jackie Love actually, but he's not going to get all too much more. Gets a double kill, which is more than you could say for the position he was put in for that one. To the Taliyah, generally not a good thing to do. Gets punished for it. And yeah, the other Drake. We'll see if they actually started it up, but they're in the bush, and another one comes in as the Resurrect on the GA. Can they get the follow-up kill? The ult, the Heartbreaker used by Kanavi just to survive. But can they even challenge the Elder Drake is the real question.
Well, I think they're certainly going to try because they have full send on every other fight, and all they can do is just send again. Kanavi and Cream both on the flank this time around instead of just single one like last time.
The wall, pretty good. Gonna push those other guys out of this one. The damage is big, and Kanavi's zoned away. They don't have a smite. It's Elder Dragon to Karmine Corp, and now 369 is on the run. Well, he has to go in. He can't quite get out. Can't take down Kalist. And now only a couple of guys on the run. Cream as well, being zoned away by Kana, as he has to go in, but that's not the right direction. Takes his 8th death in this one. And in goes Yank as well. The chase potential of the Skarner is huge. They want to take down Jackie. The flash comes in. They already killed Crisp, and that is going to do it. The ace is there for Karmine Corp, and they will get their first win here up against Top Esports.
And a big one here in game number 1. Starting the momentum for themselves, KC.
How much they can use that pushing power to actually affect the enemy jungle against an Ivern, we'll have to wait and see. But I think the amount of early game options that Top Esports have, just thanks to the Varus control and the Gnar on the top side of the map, I'm worried about what that'll do for KC's early game.
Little roller coaster of emotions there.
Yeah.
I thought Kanavi was going to be able to go through and keep up the invade.
For sure. Well, we got a bit of a fight down here. Yike, level 3, he's already in the bot lane looking for something. The cleanse comes out from Jackie, but that actually hit Crisp as he's in a bit of trouble. And he doesn't have his flash. Down he will go. First blood, Yike, already on the board. The turret and is going to proxy the wave for now.
Yeah, another visit towards bottom lane.
Gonna make it happen, and guess what? There's no flashes down here for their side for Jackie Love. There's the root onto the Yash, and it's just another kill, and this time he's able to give it over to Kalist.
The camp on bottom lane paying dividends for KC.
Flash there just to get away, and yeah, they're gonna be able to collect that. Top Esports are gonna get these grubs here, all 3 of them.
To the bottom side of the map, and they'll be able to get their dragon as well. Recall goes off there for, Crisp actually cancels it, but nobody gonna stick around to actually contest the objective, so they will get their first dragon.
Yeah, first dragon on the board here, and they have the 1 grub so far. And reset, looks like Kanavi gonna make a return here to the grubs, and 369 having the pry on top side and the reset coming off of the dragon. It does look like Top Esports will get 5 in game number 2.
All right, quite nice for that pushing on the side lane. Some turret plate money still available for them.
And of course, Arcane Shift into the Varus, which made it very easy for the chains to hit. As, yeah, that's going to be a bunch of CC in a Kanavi who just wanted to do his red buff, but he met up with so many members of Karmine Corp, as now he goes down. The big ult, though, is going to hit 2, as one of them does get shielded. He takes down the Leona, and that is about it. It's just the supports and, of course, Kanavi, who did go down there at the end of it all. Very casually, just like, yeah, what's up? Thanks for the free gold, buddy.
Dude, he's been getting gold all over the map this game, as we have a little bit of a scuffle on that side. But in the end, it's still going to be bottom tower solo gold for the Corki there for the local gold, plus their dragon.
He did get a full turret in bot, so he, once again, is the one guy. You could say that 369 also doing pretty well for himself. Kana's had to deal with Corki for the last couple of minutes, so not very good for him. But now we see Vladdy's going to pick up a turret by himself. This one is much slower. I wouldn't be surprised if the Top Esports coach is like, hey, take a breather, don't be so crazy, and just back off a little bit. Whereas for KC, some buffs, and you've got an Ivern on the side of KC. I think both sides have to fight for this one. Cone and kind of just distracts him. You see that top esports not able to join the Chemtech fight.
All right, so KC, they grab their dragon number 2, and Jackie's got to get out of it, so it's Crisp.
They're getting so much more off of this. I mean, the Crisp kill, they might get Cream as well. In goes Vladdy, and he's just opening up more space for Kalist as one auto gets it down. He doesn't need to hit his Qs. If he can just auto him there, gets a shield as well from the Ivern, and Kalist is 3-0-2.
Oh man, Targa hits the Leona ultimate, and Kalist going forward. He got so much money this game. Ezreal time, wait, 369 doing a lot of work still. He's surrounded.
369, was he baited? Well, he's not going to be hit by that one. Vladdy might want a little bit more. He's got the shields. Will he get the support? Yes, he will. The Q3 and a shutdown for the Yone in mid lane.
And gets the engage onto Chris. Kalist able to wait.
Live, Kana's getting bullied a bit, but is it a bait at the end of it all? Cream, he wants a bit more, but Crisp actually is the one that gets chunked out big time. Kana does as well. He doesn't have his TP. You can see Kalist wants the follow-up, and Crisp isn't able to do anything. Cream can't help him out. It's just a free support for Kalist here on the Ezreal.
I mean, it's just such a dream situation to play the Ezreal with the Ivern doing so well as... Okay, wait. Can they poke them off here beforehand? I mean, 15 seconds still left on Crisp. There's no way he's getting back, and 369 is walking.
And Kanavi low on mana. Oh, Targamas, he's stuck in the damage from the Otacon, but they have the redemption, the miss on the Yone ultimate, and now they're going to have to pull off of this one. Way too much damage done to Vladdy. Kana again being bullied. And TES, they might want a bit more. Depends on their vision. Vladdy does have TP. They're going to go for this Otacon. And will Karmine Corp commit to the fight afterwards? They need to TP Vladdy in if they're going to, but it's getting incredibly low. Yikes, still in the area. But they do a good job of zoning him away with the Meganar. The smite is early, but it...
it's GA. It's a revive one. I've gotten so used to the other one.
If Vladdy hits his ult onto one person, like maybe you get the one pick off, but they're already taking so much. As meanwhile, we got a 1v1 on the top side with the unfair redemption to help out, but also the unfair Karthus ult. Will it do enough? No, it even doesn't go through the shield. So Kana going to enjoy 200 gold. Meanwhile, the push coming in down the mid lane. Top Esports trying to use their Otacon, the voracious Otacon buff to push some stuff as Q's come down here onto Kanavi, but well, they don't even have the Otacon buff anymore, so they're just gonna start it and look to turn.
They know Vladdy has to walk.
Yeah, Vladdy's got to walk. We'll see if it works out. Crisp is taking a huge amount of damage. Meanwhile, 369 just gets jumped on here. Doesn't have the Meganar. And now they got to pull off of it. Look at this. Maybe a thanks for the leash angle, but no, it's just the team fight going in. The Karthus takes a massive chunk, but Targamas goes down as well. This Aatrox is going man mode, but he's going to be focused as KC. They just take the Baron down instead. They say thank you very much for the leash, and thank you very much for the fight. Cream is getting punched down as well, and it's a massive team fight for Karmine Corp.
Oh, that was a disastrous Baron for TES.
It was a very interesting call to try to rush that Baron. It does not pay off at all. And KC's response was exactly correct. They did what they needed to do in response to that. So Chemtech Soul.
Yeah, they've got Confident Kalist Cloak. They've got split push for Vladdy here towards mid lane with the Baron buff. Gonna be able to take down that tower while the rest of the team continues to apply pressure on the secondary turrets. The inhibitor will fall, but TS, like, it's so hard for them because they're getting poked out by this fed Ezreal from all the money he got early on in the game, but then their engages are getting stuffed by KC's Peel and Ivern sustain. Oh, that actually hits though.
That is going to hit, but Jakilov has to back away because Kalist is still there. And Redemption comes in, it heals for like half of Yike's health. It's just incredible what this Ivern can do in this comp in terms of enabling the carries to do their job.
Yeah, he's got 14 stacks on the Medjais for the extra AP.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Kanavi doesn't even really get to play the game. Meanwhile, the fight is coming in, a massive Yone ultimate onto two, and they both disappear immediately. And now Cream is zoned away. Karmine Corp are finally at the tournament as they are looking to take the 2-0 over Top Esports right now.
Huge props to Yike for massive turnaround series for him. Huge props to KC. They're gonna get it done.
They're gonna get the job done. Kalist, nope, he's got an Ivern. You thought he was dead? Absolutely not. It is a 2-0. It is a dominant 2-0 from Karmine Corp over Top Esports tonight.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.